Hey guys, just wanted to do my reaction video to The Gifted Season 1, Episode 9, Outfox. So, last episode, a couple weeks ago, it was, we had Reed finding out that his dad was a mutant, and that his grandfather and great aunt were also mutants, and they were part of a terrorist group. And they were called like Fenris, I think we were called, what the duo was called, and Sentinel services tracked them down, and they were using a brainwash pulse to try to nullify their powers, but it wasn't enough to nullify Reed's dad's powers, so he sacrificed himself to make sure they got away. Pulse unfortunately died in the process, but Thunderbird agreed to avenge his death. But I guess one of the last things that Reed's dad told him is that that Reed's grandfather and great aunt have the same powers as Lauren and Andy, and saying that they can be a threat to both mutants and humans, and that protect them and then protect the world from them. So I'm just wondering what implications it's going to have on both sides, and I guess this episode is going to explore that more.
And continuing to blame yourself is not doing anybody any good. Besides, don't you think it's strange that she knew about Pulse? I mean, she just got here.
She's a telepath, Sonya. Maybe she picked it up off me. It doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my friend and that he turned him into a monster.
Andrea and Andreas von Strucker.
They called themselves Fenris.
Yeah, I think it means wolf in some language.
Oh my god. They did that?
Yeah, they combined powers by holding hands. They wiped out an entire building full of people in seconds.
This is crazy. This is our family history. Look, it says here they're rumored to be part of a shadowy international organization called the Hellfire Club. You want to say what happened to them?
Name drop.
I think they disappeared, fleeing from the X-Men. They were some of the most powerful mutants ever.
Yeah. It also says they were monsters.
Well,
I don't care. Go to bed. Marcos! What's happening?
Hey, it's just a dream.
The baby's at Trask.
No. Hey, the baby's here. Hey, the baby's fine.
Marcos, in my dream, Trask had the baby. Marcos.
Oh my God.
We have to help those people.
Well, I promise. I promise.
Operation like that without specific intel. Washington was pissed about losing those two agents.
Washington's pissed. I'm the one that had to tell the families. But we got all the intel we need. The underground knows about the Hound program now. They're gonna have to hit Campbell's lab.
The place is top secret. How will they even find it?
What are you talking about? They're mutants. They can shoot lasers out of their hands. I'm pretty sure they can find a building. I know I'm right about this. We can bury the paperwork. Just get some text on it, all right?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Whole program in place to make them behave. And when they're calling themselves Homo Superior, well, you're not so superior when you crack them in the head with a nightstick. One good shot to the temple, and they drop.
A little like that. Lorna, what the hell? What? I'm just teaching him to respect the genetically different. Ugh. Quit crying. Nobody saw. Just do your thing. Give him anything to remember us by? Just a lonely night till he cracked his head on a urinal. Best girls' night ever.
Is there anything?
Yeah. Andy's hand is sweaty.
Okay. Well, then maybe there's nothing to worry about. Maybe it's nothing.
No, wait. Just give it a chance, okay? Maybe we gotta, like, squeeze harder or something. I actually want something to happen. Come on, please. We gotta try.
That was kind of that weird aurora that Eclipse of Polaris did.
I don't know. It was like
I could feel
everything around me.
all we had to do was push. I don't understand. Did you use the power?
Dad, if we tried. Did you feel that? Everything coming apart?
Kids, what happened?
We were about to bring down the entire building. We would have killed everyone here.
Sonia and I have been going through the memories she got from that guard. It does not look good.
What are we up against?
Well, the lab is hardened against mutant attack. They have motion and infrared sensors connected to heavy caliber guns that are mounted all over their building.
Guns? I can handle guns.
I know, but it is way too dangerous. In our room would disagree. Like, if you're worried about the baby.
If? Of course, I'm worried about the baby.
Why?
I'm not sure that this place is gonna make it.
No matter what, I will protect you and that kid. It's a promise.
I don't know if that's a promise you can keep.
We've been through every option. This is the only one that works.
I'm done.
Let's do it.
Okay, but Caitlin and I need to be the ones monitoring the security.
If our kids are there, we are too.
Like Sage will set you up, show you what to do.
All right, everybody get ready. We move out in an hour.
Okay.
Look, if you're here because you think this is gonna be some adventure, you're making a mistake.
Hey, have you ever been so angry about someone you love getting hurt that you would do anything to stop the pain? That's why I'm here. For the people I love in that building. I can't leave them. They're a part of me. Oh my God.
What is it? What did you see?
Look! There! Sonia! Get out of there!
The robot and arms team's in the building! Get out of there now!
We gotta go. Now.
What the hell's going on?
They know we're here. They're...
Hurry! Behind you!
doing?
We can't.
We have to.
No, we're in the basement of the building. And if we do it, everyone's gonna die.
Stay where you are. Andy.
So that did not play out as like I expected. Esma, like I do not trust that woman at all. It's like she seems like it was one thing when Dreamer was manipulating Blink's memory in order to try to save the rest of the team. It just feels like Esma. I think Esma or Esme. I think it was Esma. They said, or I'm just calling her Es. It just seemed like the telepath was just manipulating them, and it just kind of like it just feels like she's like using them. Like she clearly prioritizes her own family more than the underground at this point. I feel like, and just the way she was like kind of smirking and manipulating them. It's like she clearly just like in it. I mean, I don't even know if she really like has a family. Like, considering it's like she's like reading, manipulating Polaris and reading her mind, saying that, you know, if you ever care about somebody so much that you losing them would make you angry, you just want to make the pain go away. I mean, maybe she does, but it just feels like, I don't know. It just seems really shady. I just don't trust her at all, and Dreamer has every right to be suspicious about her. So I don't know like what her motives are. Seeing how powerful Lauren and Andy are. Like you're saying, like it caused like almost like this kind of like I think it was going to cause this like, I guess like destroy everything. This like burst of light or something that kind of would like destroy the whole mutant underground, the whole building. Like they're realizing like they could be like a legit threat, and it did make me, you know, with Thunderbird saying like, "Oh, we need you to do the same thing you did to the bus when you freed Polaris a few episodes back." Kind of made me wonder when I was watching it, like, okay, they're going to cause something in which they are going to, I guess, just like, are you trying to like accidentally blow up the building, or just try to take out like a small blow up a small object, and then they kind of blow up like a whole section of the building? Like that's what I was wondering the whole time. And you figured it's like you kind of settle into this mentality where you like they keep pulling off these operations and outsmarting Sentinel services, and then they finally get to the point where it's like, okay, you know, Campbell was like, you know, burned in the hospital, and like they had apparently some kind of mutant or hound that was like using his like powers to give him like use accelerated healing on him in order to help heal his burn wounds. And even like, and Agent Turner is like he's known them well enough to know that even though he doesn't have any like a search warrant, any kind of evidence to suspect that they were going to attack Trask, like he knows them. That is just like I might as well just prepare for the worst, and it ends up being right, and it kind of like shakes up the formula. Now it's like he's starting to predict their every move instead of just being like hoodwinked by them. But it also leads to the like worst case scenario where, you know, now it's like they were on to them. Like Blink's got captured again. Dreamer's captured. So probably like some of them was their MVPs of sorts, and now like Lauren and Andy were captured because although they were tempted to take out the building, at least like Andy would, who I guess I liked how because he felt like he was being pushed to the side, and you know people were telling him about being careful with his powers to the point where it's like he was more willing to do it, and Lauren was the one the cautious one. And now like the situations the roles were switched when they kind of had their backs against the wall. When it's like Warren was willing to do it, and Andy was like, "No, he can't take the risk," and they end up getting captured. And just like I predicted when I was watching it, it's like, what happened? Is this going to be the worst case scenario? Where it's like Lauren and Andy are captured, they're turned into hounds, and they become a threat to not only the mutant underground but Sentinel services, because they're kind of just playing with fire basically, and they don't know like how powerful these mutants are and what they have on their hands. And also the fact that they did kind of address. I mean, I guess I liked how they kind of addressed how the little robots were like upgraded to not be affected by their powers, but the fact that they weren't affected by telekinesis was kind of a stretch, which is why I think I liked how the fact that the pipe was in the way added some plausibility to why they weren't able to why he wasn't able to stop it. And getting back to Eclipse and Polaris, I did think that she has like a legitimate concern, even though they were amplified by Asma for selfish reasons. That what if they can't, protect this, what if they can't protect this baby, and now because it's like they're fighting this war and they're like fugitives, and how can they go raise a kid when it's like they're on the run and hiding all the. And even though it was like a fear that was played on by Asma, it was like a legitimate concern that was brought up, and I feel like she has a reason to be doubtful. And it was kind of a funny scene having Eclipse and Dreamer flirting with that security guard and try to get more information. And of course, like when he starts like bad mouthing mutants, of course like Polaris is gonna get pissed off and then just want to like knock the guy's lights out. I don't know. I guess I'm like seeing. I know that she's supposed to be bipolar Polaris. I guess I'm seeing it a little bit more. I guess better portrayed, or maybe I'm just being more observant to how much her mood changes. But I don't know. It's a little iffy to me, like how it's being portrayed on screen. Again, I don't know about bipolar disorder firsthand, but I just figured it would just be like they can be kind of like manically happy like 1 minute and then like just depressed when they're in like a happy situation, when someone's in a happy situation, or manically happy when in a bad situation. Like that's just what I've read about. And again, she kind of comes across as more short-tempered rather than bipolar, but it just feels like an informed attribute. I could be wrong. If anybody knows about bipolar disorder and you think it's being portrayed accurately, feel free to leave let me know in the comments down below. The whole thing with Jace Turner is like you're kind of wondering what's going to become of it, because he's clearly uncomfortable with working with Dr. Campbell, because he's I guess Turner's a little bit more by the book, and Campbell's completely immoral, has like different motives of and methods of how to deal with mutants, to the point where you still have to wonder how things are going to play out, but considering how Dr. Campbell's going to, like, just based on previews I just watched, how things are going to play out, and exactly what he's going to do to force the mutants to comply with him. And then there was like the Strucker showing up at Jace Turner's house trying to make a bargain. So how that's going to play out, is Asma going to telling the truth about wanting to get her family out, but she just cares more about her family than the mutant underground? Like, this is all stuff that is going to be. I thought tonight was the mid-season finale, but I think next week is supposed to be their mid-season finale. But so I guess we'll get some of these questions answered. But anyway, guys, what do you think of the episode tonight? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.